don't know why I ever even tried to put up a fight.
This kind of love is never sober, and wandering eyes aren't meant for me. We're hypnotized and growing colder. This kind of love is not for me. I gave you all that I could give. I gave you all that I could give. Fell for an idea, fully believed in you and me, but I couldn't help, couldn't release you. As much as I tried to set you got what they're all searching for. Tell me, which wolf are you feeding? If you're left hungry and craving more. 'Cause when we broke down, that's what we found. Cycles repeating, just what we needed to find our way. Back to the start before it got hard. Remember that feeling of when you held me and asked me to stay. But you were always in heartbreak. How do we draw the line when we're so intertwined? So what we could be. Well, how much can we take when we're starting to break? Was I'm starting to
All right. Let's go ahead and get this party started. What do you guys say? Oh no, we got to repeat somewhere. Oh no. All right, let's see if we can't find it. We found it. Hi everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Happy day after season start. Probably the real day. The majority of us will get to log in and start to play the game. Hello, and welcome. We got a lot of stuff. Brand new season just popped, so I'm going to talk for just a minute. Get some information. Just a moment. If I shut the door on them, heaven forbid. But there's a lot of information, and so I'm going to talk quickly for just a moment about some of the things that have changed. In case, hello Tigger, hello. In case you were unaware. So, first things first, yesterday was the start of the new season. It is an awakened tier. So all of the new stuff that we're going to be getting, instead of it saying anything else, is simply going to say awakened. It's going to look like this. And this is a champion track piece, as you can see, piece of tier. This takes place over my hands. For those of us that are going from Season 3 to Season 4 and not changing our tier set, if we were to equip a piece of tier, it does not work, alright? Just because we have the same tier set, it is still part of a different tier set. We have the same tier set effect, but it is a different tier set, and as a result, you're going to have to collect the different pieces over again. As you're going through Raid, you're going to get these Ancient Bronze Booleans, which are priceless, so they say. But if you come over here to the Bronze Enclave, and then down the stairs, right, into this little hall-like area right here, okay, you're going to run into all the different vendors for your bullion. Alright, so let's go over here real quick and we'll show Dream Distributors, so all the stuff from Amir Drasil. He normally sells all the stuff from Aberrus. And this little bitty Drake sells all the stuff from Vault. So you have all your options here. You have some transmog options. If you're curious about it, all the different vendors are in here. We've also got an innkeeper over here as well, in case you want to check out a couple more vendors. What do these sell? Neurotic Novelist. Looks like... What? Oh, okay, so this is, I guess, where you go and trade your tier in. Looks about right. And then over here, we've got Mark of Mastery. So your Mark of Mastery and then your regular tier is going to be right here. Your bullions are going to be over here. Very nice, very simple, very easy. And then on the mini map, it's going to be in a building right there. Let me move myself so you can see. Just follow the road in. And that's where this stuff is. So that is our new tier set. Raids have changed slightly. We are now on a rotational basis, right? So with this week being the first week, the Awakened raid, I'll show you in Raid Finder, is Vault of the Incarnates. You can see we've got this little thing here, and it says Awakened. This week's bosses in the raid are empowered. It's on a rotation, so next week it'll be Aberrus, the week after will be Amir Drasil, and then if I'm not mistaken, every week after that you can choose. It's not on a permanent rotation. So say that you wanted to get CE for Furok really bad, right? You just wait out these 2 weeks and then keep pushing it. But it is going to be considerably different and difficult, not different, because item levels have changed. They haven't changed drastically. We still have Veteran, Champ, Hero, and I would assume Myth. But the item levels have changed. Now, in a Mythic 0, you will now get Champion Track level 1. You see, I don't have anything. This started off as level 3. Here we go. These are from Mythic Zeros. Get 493. Okay. And this is going to max out at 415. Let me actually see if I have any veteran gear that I have gotten rid of, which I believe I did. That is not the vendor. Yes, here we go. Okay. I have a veteran piece right now. Veteran starts off at 480. And I don't exactly remember what it caps out at, so we're going to go check. Veteran maxes out at 502. Champion maxes out at 515. So a 13 item level increase. If, you know, things continue leading that way, then Myth track items will stop at 528. Which makes 525 a completely attainable item level, which is really cool. But dungeons themselves have also changed. If I'm not mistaken, a heroic dungeon is now as powerful as last year's Mythic dungeon. And a Mythic 0 for this season is as powerful as a Mythic plus 10 for last season. So the season of 2 is a 12, a 6 is a 16, an 8 is an 18. Consequently, a lot of the upgrades that we got in so far last season as... What's a good way to put this? I think heroics, you'll receive... what are they even called? Probably the Whelpling, the Whelpling's Awakened Crest. Yes, you get those from heroic dungeons. The Drakes you get from 0 through 4. The Worm you get 5 up to +5. Heroic and Mythic Keystone Dungeons up to +5. Normal, Heroic, and Mythic 0 dungeons. That's very confusing, folks. That's very confusing because if you see, the Drake is normal difficulty raids. That's what it is. Normal difficulty raids. Okay, so normal difficulty dungeon is going to drop your Whelpling crest. Or heroic dungeons. I'm sorry, you don't get any crests from doing a normal dungeon. You get Waken from doing heroic. You get Drake from doing mythic and yeah, just mythic 0. All right. If it any pluses, mythic keystone dungeons will automatically give you worm, and then 6 and up will give you aspect. So a lot of information I just threw at you there. Very, very fun and interesting changes. The long and short of it is that we have another round of gearing up. So this is an excellent time for me. As I mentioned to a lot of the folks that may watch this video, I plan on putting a YouTube series out that talks about every single spec. So we have a lot of work to do in order to get there. With the main item level, a comfortable item level being able to be around 525, I do want to try and get the large majority of my characters up between item levels 505 and 510. I don't think that that's going to be very hard to do at all. I just think it's a matter of time, matter of pushing out tons and tons of Mythic Plus keys and raids. I went through with a group yesterday and did normal raid. As you can see, we did a little bit of horsing around yesterday, right? So we did 3 2s, we did a 0, and then we did a normal run. Normal felt a little bit tougher than normal for season 1, since we're working with Vault season 1 raid. It's a little bit more difficult than normal, but not terrible. I feel like once a large majority of people get up to around 500 item level, everybody's overall health gets a little bit bigger, right? Because right now we're all sitting at I'm sitting at 487, and I'm only at 840. So by the time I get to like 520, I'm gonna be over 1 million, and I imagine most people will be sitting around 1.2. Tanks will be sitting at 2 mil easy, in which case things aren't going to hit nearly as hard as they're hitting right now. They just feel stronger because we are weaker, right? So it's probably in a good spot, and we just got to go ahead and acclimate. So what we're going to do today, because I have tons and tons of time to spend on my monk, we're going to talk about our classes and which ones we're going to work on. Can I help you? This guy. Yes, sir. Hey, you having fun? Alright. So, our classes, as you can see, I got rid of all my extras, so we have one of each class here. And they range all the way from 487 to 440... Could be 447, actually. Let's bring out the old Raider IO thing. Yeah, 447 is my lowest item level. So 487 to 447, a 40 item level difference. Some of them need to go up 20 item levels. Some of them need to go up 60 item levels. One really nice thing that we have going on right now is time walking. Time walking dungeons are pretty alright. I'm not interested in the gear that they give, per se, not exactly. I'm more interested in the fact that that time walking is the weekly quest that we have to do for this week. And completing it will net you a piece of 493 awakened gear, champ track from the normal dungeon. So a nice piece of free champion gear on all my classes. Yes, please. So that's gonna be the plan, is to complete time walking. I'm not going to do them today on stream on my monk or my hunter, and I have very specific reasons for that. This season I am pushing with a group with my hunter. Or at least I am for the moment. Consequently, I know that I'm going to get a lot of keys done on my hunter. So I'm not really going to worry about him. I know that he will come in time, right? He will get stronger in time. And the same thing is true about my Mistweaver Monk, not because I'm in a push group, but because I am signed up to do raiding at the moment on my Mistweaver. So I know that gear and crests will come naturally that way as well. Not to mention that, at least as of right now, Mistweaver is my favorite spec. So when I'm idling, it's the one I'm going to spend the most time on. And I'm actually working on my Tyven through my Mistweaver. Like, my Mistweaver's one man, or the main person who did Dragon Quest, who got Lore Master. The one person who's been working on a ton of reputations. Like, on my average class, my average character, this is about right. And then on my monk, you know, things are considerably stronger. I've got at least 10 item levels in everything except Dream Wardens. Dream Wardens being 13 is pretty across the board for everyone. But yeah, so that's the plan for today. That's what we're going to be doing. So let's go ahead and get into some time walking. It's BC too, so that'll be fun. Hopefully they give us quick dungeons. And if you guys see, if you see my mic bouncing around, it is because my cat likes to sit right here, exactly where the arm, like, he sits directly under the arm of the mic, so when he, like, stretches, it'll bounce. But here we are, awaiting time walking. I'm a tank too, so this queue ought to be pretty quick. Shouldn't take long at all. Let's I feel like I can make him. Oh snap! Let's cancel out of this and then let's get started. The Botanica. Okay. Quests as well. Alright, alright. I'm hauling. Let's go. I got stuck on a thing. And this is just time walking. We're big. I can shoot through any and everything. Everybody else is here simply to save me time. Genuinely how it feels as a Blood DK. Like, I can get this entire dungeon by my own, or by my lonesome, without a single problem. And all these people here are just here to help me go faster. How much faster? It's up to them. But it looks like we're moving at a pretty good rate. There we go. We skip this guy, don't we? No, we don't. No, we don't. What am I saying? There is no skipping. There's no skipping. There's no way to go. There is only ahead. Straight ahead. Oh, okay. Very good. Now another thing. Another thing to take note of for today specifically. Blizzard has scheduled maintenance, which is understandable, right? Shit. Ran LOS. There we go. Okay, easy peasy. Yeah, Blizz has scheduled a restart today from 2 to 4 roundabouts, okay? Not incredibly long, but long enough long enough that it's kind of annoying, right? Normally, if it's a 1 hour thing, they're just restarting stuff, and it's a little over 15 minutes from what I've noticed. That is not... Gimme. Okay. That is not the case as for today. Looks like it's going to be a full 2 hour actual restart. They're going to check in on things, which is fine. I'm fine with that. I'd much rather them check the game a little bit more than is technically necessary and it be okay than them not check it at all and have like major problems, right? If anything, it's a sign that they care too much. As game devs, they should. So I am a-okay with them attempting to check out the game, shutting it down for a couple hours. But unfortunately, all you lovely folks are going to be left high and dry without a World of Warcraft. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a side game on the back. Right? I'll have WoW in the background, that way we can keep track of everything, see how long it takes for us to actually get back in. But the main game on screen will not be World of Warcraft. I'm actually kind of debating as to what it's going to be right now. As to whether or not I'm going to play something really action-packed, like League of Legends. League of Legends is game I haven't played in a hot minute. I still have a ton of rust, and I was never very good at it when I did play it. So that would be really fun. The other option is something nice and relaxing, something really chill. RuneScape. I think those are my major two options. I could also, I could play a couple other interesting games. We could play Elden Ring. We could play... I guess Elden Ring's about it. So yeah, those are the choices, and I'll bring them up again come 2 o'clock. But we got League of Legends, or RuneScape, or Elden Ring, all three of which I know I could probably play at a good enough rate that it wouldn't be incredibly boring, if I can say that. But my hope is that there's 5 of these dungeons we gotta do. I'm hopeful that I can get all 5 done before 2 o'clock. Because if I can say to myself, 1 character is done insofar as time walking, that would be great. So... And also one thing I'm going to kind of gauge over the course of this season is how much I'm able to get done in a week, right? Because there's no point in trying to take care of 13 characters and not getting any real experience on any of them. But if I focus on, 5 characters, and over the course of a week I'm able to get 10, 15 item levels on each, then I feel like that is going to be big worth. I feel like that will 100% make up for it. Boom. Easy. E to the Z. Warp. Splinter. Oh, stun. I could break out of it if I want to, but it ain't worth it. There's no terrible consequence going on. Alright, let's leave. Put all the other people in there in distress. Is it odd that as a tank, I very much enjoy... What's a good way to put this? I recognize that the DPS want me to stick around. And so sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's a thing. It's a thing. But let's get rid of all of these goodies. I do want to trade that. I don't want a tome. Have no need for these items. Oh, okay. Alright. And here we go. Now, I do have, at the moment, I do currently have a guide out for Blood Death. I also have, I have a vault. I have a vault. What's in the box? Now, interestingly enough, I roll Unholy, and I do so for a very specific reason. So I don't get tank trinkets. Now, the gear only sells for 87, but both of these sell for 250 a piece, right? So technically, money-wise. And we'll sell those, and there we go, we're a bit richer. Here we go. In this dungeon, I mentioned I have a Blood Death Knight guide out, but I will quickly walk you through how to go about doing it. So, here's what we're gonna do. The main idea behind Blood Death Knight is you keep your blood shield stacks up. You build runic power with Heart Strike. You have like an AoE. This is like a threat puddle, right? If they are in my Death and Decay, chances are I have threat on them instantaneously. It puts out a huge amount of threat. So we keep our blood shield, bone shield stacks going. You can see my amount right here. I have it in the middle of my screen, so I can pay good attention to it. I just keep that up. I keep it above 5, ideally. Your main AoE and your dot spreader and giver is Blood Boil. Blood Boil's up all the time. Don't be hesitant to use it for gathering, for AoE, all that good stuff. And I have a pet peeve, a huge pet peeve of mine. I hate it when people do this kind of thing right here, where like I go to pull in and I pull like 2/3 of the room, right? I pull a comfortable amount. It's not the entire room, but it's 2/3 of the room. It's a good amount, right? And then somebody comes in and pulls the rest of the room and the boss, and it's like, sir, I did not pull that. I did not pull that. I'm not gonna tank that. Alright. Why do half of them not have... There we go. Alright. Might have just been a glitch. Glitch in the Matrix. Yeah, we keep our blood shields up. We make sure we use our blood boils all the time. We keep our death decay down. And then we just build runic power and spend it. And you'll see I'm staying kind of high on my runic power, and it's just it's a habit thing. The reason for it is because what if I suddenly get really hurt? Alright, then I have 3 death strikes worth of runic power. I have so much like healing up that I can do. Crazy, crazy good. Good stuff. Oh, what up? He's up here at the top to say hi. Boink, boink. And we'll monkey our way down. We'll just jump. Oh, we got 2 now. Alright. Love this song. Okay. And this is one of the more fun parts of the dungeon, in my opinion. Look at all the damage. It's beautiful. And we'll pull both for the sake of XP. You know, XP is a big thing. And Death Strike and Big Healthy. Want to make sure we're always doing our Death Strikes. Shaman almost got his butt beat. My fault though, I guess, because there's a lot of casters out here. A lot of them. Oh man. I went in 0.2 seconds after the tank, but I don't know the mechanics, and now I'm the one dying. Help me out. Nice, dude. And he's just gonna pull and heal up. Oh, we have Kael'thas next. Alright. Alright. This, unfortunately, is a little bit of a frustrating group. I am fully appreciative of the fact that they're speedy, right? That's always great. An unfortunate part of what they're doing is the fact they have no patience. You gotta have a little patience, alright? You're gonna run real quick. Just let the tank get this shit together, man. Just let him do a thing. I get it. DPS is huge. DPS in the Time Walking Dungeon matters. Alright, and then once again, we build up our stacks. We get blood, death and decay down. We use up our blood shield. Or not our blood shield, our blood boil. Keep our bone shield above 5. And then, yeah, just spend or generate and spend your stacks or your runic power. That's it. It's a lot of different names. I understand that, right? We get our death and decay down. We have our bone shield going. Why am I years in the air right now? But that's it. That goes down, this stays up, and then you use your AoE. Technically, you can use it on single target too, because it's super fast. Somebody got the mount. I don't know if y'all seen that. Somebody got a Swift White Hawkstrider. See, look. Cheeky. I'm glad the Shaman got it. He was having a bit of a rough go. Happy he got something. Alright. Number 3. Why do I have so many of these to turn? What is this? That's not it. I don't want that. Get out of here. Magistress Terrace, get out of here. I was wondering, I was like, why do I have all these Botanica? Get out of here. Shattrath City. Okay, fine. That one is acceptable because it's the 500 badges, and I already have like. Oh, that'll put me up over 3K for this guy. That's huge. Hugh. It's the level 10 dungeon, bro. You guys remember this? The dungeon you did as you were like level 61? If you haven't leveled recently. If you have, you did it at level 10. All the way from like 10 up till, I don't know, I want to say like 30. Okay, cool. Big grouping. Ba-dum. Huh? How are they evading? Bum ba la bum bum ba dum. Ba 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 ba. Bruh. So annoying. So frustrating. I hate it when people do that, man. Fucking hate it. And then we're gonna piss everybody else off by doing this. Aha! bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-da-da. Mm-hmm. Technically, we focus Musalek here. Unfortunately, Claw is still. There we go. Cool, I got pantaloons. Alright, he didn't intentionally pull that. I'm not gonna make him hold that. I am slowed. That was weird. He just saw me and immediately went to me. Bum bum ba bum bum ba bum bum bum. Guys, at this rate, I'm actually gonna be completely done with time walking before 1, which is huge. And I can actually get it in on a second character. But we're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna press and press and press. In the meantime, in our like 10-second in betweens, right? We're gonna make our way to Shatrath. That way we can instantly dump this quest, get back to Valdrakken, and then hop on our new character. As soon as... Oh wait, we gotta go down. Shatrath is not a very popular portal, so they put it down in the basement. It's all the other bad portals. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, awkward time to be flying around. Alright. Come here. I'm just gonna tell him now, only tank what I pull. Come on. Little stun is so annoying. I pulled him. There's a cat in heat outside of my room and it's frustrating me. Okay. Oh my goodness. Come here, come here. Thank you. Oh, he's pushing me in a good direction. I'll take it. If he says we should move faster, let's move faster. I don't know how I ended up with them, but okay. And I know these guys well enough to know that that's gonna happen. Alright. And then no more crazy ass fucking. Alright. Did he actually just. Brother, I'm fine. I have more health than you could dream of. I promise. I'm okay. I'm okay. Shard the Greater. I got the greaterest shard just now. I want you. Actually, okay. Oh my god. Alright, so the Nexus is fear. Alright, we're hauling. We're schmoving. Okay. There we go. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. I literally can't do anything about those.